The ballroom of Manhattan's Plaza Hotel glittered with billionaires and power brokers, all gathered for the most exclusive charity event of the year. Waiters circulated with champagne flutes that cost more than most Americans make in a week. But in the shadows of the grand staircase, one young man stood apart, 19-year-old Barron Trump, his piercing blue eyes scanning the room with quiet intensity. He adjusted the simple gold cross around his neck, a gift from his late uncle, a decorated Marine sniper killed in Afghanistan. Tonight wasn't about politics. Tonight was personal. Across the room, veteran political reporter Mark Davis checked his mic. His producer whispered, "Remember, we need this to go viral. Get him angry." Davis smirked. He'd made his career destroying reputations, and the youngest Trump was the ultimate trophy. Davis cornered Barron near the silent auction tables, shoving his recorder forward with theatrical flair. "Barron, your father called our veterans suckers and losers. Yet here you are playing hero for the cameras. Isn't that hypocritical?" A hush fell over the nearest guests. Someone dropped a champagne flute. The click of smartphone cameras was the only sound. Barron didn't blink. For 3 agonizing seconds, he just stared at Davis, then glanced at the man's $5,000 Rolex, his custom Italian loafers, the VIP badge that read press. When he finally spoke, his voice was softer than anyone expected, but it carried like a gunshot in the silence. "This cross," Barron touched it gently, "it belonged to my uncle, Captain James Trump, 82nd Airborne, 2 tour in Afghanistan before an IED took his legs, then his life. He bled out waiting for a medevac that never came because of budget cuts your network lobbied for." Davis opened his mouth, but Barron wasn't done. He pulled a folded letter from his breast pocket. "His last letter to me said, 'Wear this when you need courage.' So tell me, Mark," Barron's voice dropped to a whisper the whole room strained to hear, "what's your sacrifice?" A 70-year-old Marine colonel in the front row stood so fast his chair crashed backward. "I served with Jimmy Trump," he roared. "That boy's telling the truth." Davis, now sweating, tried to backtrack. I didn't know." "Of course you didn't," Barron cut in, "because you never asked, you just wanted a viral moment." He turned to the crowd. "While Mark here flies private jets to lecture us about privilege, this gala has funded 3,000 veteran surgeries. Check the tax records." Someone in the back yelled, "I just looked it up. Davis's network gave $0 to veterans last year." The room erupted. Within 24 hours, Davis was fired after donors pulled $200 in ads. The VA announced an investigation into the delayed medevacs. But the real victory came weeks later when Barron quietly visited Walter Reed Hospital. A double amputee Marine grabbed his hand. "Your uncle saved my life in Kabul. Now you're saving his legacy." As for Davis, last spotted selling used cars in New Jersey, with a veteran's discount sign he can't take down.